Hey folks, it's your boy D here, and I came across some interesting information from the world of limited run games. And for those of you that are not familiar with limited run games, they release games in physical format, mostly for independent developers. Every once in a while, they work with bigger developers like Naughty Dog, but they release them in physical format, mostly for PS4, Switch, sometimes for the PC. I haven't seen too many for the Xbox, if I remember correctly. And they do some cool collector's editions from time to time. Personally, I still regret missing out on their Jack and Daxter collector's editions from a few years ago. Anyway, moving on. Yesterday, they announced a collector's edition for Shenmue 3. Now, I know you're asking yourself, well, wait a second. Didn't they release a limited edition for Shenmue 3 last year? Well, yes, they did. For some reason, they decided to release another collector's edition for, I believe, the PlayStation 4 and the Switch. So it came out November 20th. I think there's only 3,000 copies. And, well, actually, it's just for the PS4. Sorry about that. So it's the Shenmue 3 Complete Edition. So the one that was released last year was the Incomplete Edition. So for $150, you can get the absolute complete edition. I have the incomplete one, and now I feel just a little incomplete. So, will I get this one? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about what's in this complete edition. So, obviously, you get the game, you get Shenmue 3. You get all the DLC on the disc, which is pretty cool. You get the Dreamcast jewel case. It looks like it's still pending approval, but that also looks pretty cool. You get a big, massive box, which, if you're like me, you'll probably end up keeping it on the shelf somewhere forevermore until, one day it gets ruined. You get a welcome card from Hotel Niowu. Wonderful. That's about as useful as a certificate of authenticity, but we won't go there at the moment. So, we also get a few other Chobu-chan and Bailu-chan figurines. For those of you that like to have little figurines, I have some amiibo and other little trinkets around here as well from various games I've played over the years. So, if that's your thing, that's pretty cool. You get a replica of the Sword of Seven Stars. And that's pretty cool. You can put that on your desk. That could be a little talking piece if somebody's ever walking by your desk and says, "Why do you have a sword? Do you plan on stabbing somebody?" Well, if you're at work, just you can't have it there. But anyway, we'll move on. It looks like you get some character posters if you're a huge fan of the different characters. And you also get a Golden Goose VIP card. Now, Shenmue 3, like I said, came out last year. The third game in the series came out way long time ago, almost 2 decades ago. The original came out on the Dreamcast. I still have it. I remember playing it back in the day. And then Shenmue 2 came out on the original Xbox. And I believe I have that as well. They were re-released last year or 2 years ago on the PlayStation 4 on current generation. Well, now it's previous generation consoles now that the PS5 and Xbox Series X are out. And so, if you're a huge fan of Shenmue, by all means, you can go out there and get this complete edition for $150. Now, I know what you're asking yourself, because I know it's tickling at the front of your brain there. D, are you going to get one? Well, I'll be honest with you. It's most likely not going to happen. One, because I still have the one that was released last year. And I still haven't even finished the first two games yet. So I'll be perfectly honest. I will probably skip this one. But I am a fan of Shenmue. I wish I could get it. Maybe one day down the road if it's still available. And I have $150 to spare. I might snag it up. But at this point in time, I've got to be quite picky with which collector's editions to grab. And the way things are going, I have a feeling that maybe a year or two from now there will be the even more complete edition for Shenmue 3. So that could be a very slippery slope. Like I said, if you're a huge fan, by all means, go out there, snag it, open it up, do an unboxing. I wish I could be there with you. I'll watch anybody who grabs one and does an unboxing, but chances are it will not be me. Anyway, wanted to get your opinion on this. Does it look cool? Do you feel jilted if you bought the previous limited edition that came out a year ago? Let me know. Post it in the comments below. And I'll go ahead and keep this short and sweet. And if you like what you heard, hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe, you can always hit that subscribe button and listen to me talk about things gaming, Star Wars, movies, or anything else that comes to mind. But for now, that is it for me, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.